A very good afternoon to all delegates from Asia and Middle East. A very good morning to all those who have joined from Europe, USA, Canada, South America, and Africa. And a good evening to our delegates from Japan and Australia. Greetings from Singapore Bullion Market Association. My name is Vatsa, and I would be your host for the next 2 days. Hope you and your near and dear ones are safe and in good health. The virtual edition of Asia Pacific Precious Metals Conference 2021 is organized by Singapore Bullion Market Association, supported by Enterprise Singapore, in association with the Chinese Gold and Silver Exchange Society, CGSC, and managed by Evental Global Advisory Private Limited. Please allow me to read out the sponsors of APPMC 2021. Title sponsor, ABC Bullion. Gold sponsors, JP Morgan, LBMA, TD Securities, and World Gold Council. Platinum sponsor, World Platinum Investment Council. Exchange partner, Shanghai Gold Exchange International. Refinery partner, Rand Refinery. Secured logistic partner, Brinks Global. Technology partner, Cash Gold. Precious metal analysis partner, Olympus. Classic sponsors, Ashoka Global, Certalin, CME, Silver Bullion, StoneX. Research partner, Metals Focus. Broadcasting partner, Golden Circle China. Publication partner, Bullion World. Each of these sponsors have an exhibitions booth. You can visit them, glance through their brochure, fix a one-on-one video meeting with them, and also engage in a chat. All the sessions would be in English. For our guests who have joined from China, we have organized a simultaneous translation service in Mandarin. To avail the service, please click on the button below your video broadcast, which says Start Interpreting. It will take you to a small window where you can switch to Mandarin and enjoy the services. Delegates can send in your questions at any time. The moderator would try and answer your question within the limitation of time. Please note, with the permission of the speakers, we plan to make available all presentations in the conference website post the conference. Also, please visit the poll link and give your opinion on the question. Poll will be open for about an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, let me deep dive into today's program, starting with the inaugural function. May I request Mr. Martin Huxley, Chairman, Singapore Bullion Market Association, to present his welcome address. Mr. Martin Huxley was appointed as Chairman of the SBMA in November 2017. He works closely with the SBMA Management Committee and supported by a secretariat. Mr. Martin Huxley, please.
Thank you, Vatsa. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from even. Firstly, I hope everyone has remained safe and well in what has proved another challenging year. On behalf of the Singapore Bullion Market Association, a warm welcome to the 4th edition of the Asia Pacific Precious Metal Conference, otherwise known as APPMC. After the postponement of our 2020 event, we'd naturally hoped we would be meeting face to face this year, but sadly that has not proved possible. Fingers crossed, and with the advancement and acceleration of vaccine rollouts, there is light at the end of the tunnel and we will be able to catch up in person in 2022. It is certainly long overdue. A 3-year gap without an APPMC was something we felt was too long, and something that the bullion community would miss, and hence our decision to proceed with our first virtual conference. Having made that decision, we've been absolutely delighted by the response, whether it be willingness of top quality speakers to participate, strong level of registration, or level and diversity of sponsorship interest. All of these offer a strong endorsement of the support for the role of SBMA and our APPMC event, which we are very grateful for. APPMC is organised by the Singapore Bullion Market Association under the guidance of Enterprise Singapore and managed by Eventel Global Services. SBMA itself is a non-profit organisation representing members who are key stakeholders from across the full spectrum of the precious metal industry. Our vision is to continue to build Singapore into a sustainable global precious metal hub. SBMA and the APPMC aims to galvanise both regional and global precious metals market players to access both ASEAN and the wider ASEAN Pacific region. We consider ourselves a valuable connectivity in the market. We're also the connecting point between the government of Singapore and the precious metal sector. This is not limited to Asia and focusing on just regional initiatives, but extends to our engagement with the wider global market, including governing and regulatory organisations, development bodies, exchanges, and all other industry participants. At the same time, our mission is to assist member companies in their business, commercial, and economic activities. In summary, we aim to firmly establish Singapore as Southeast Asia's outlet to other global gold hubs. We currently have 46 members. Despite the ongoing challenges of the pandemic, membership interest and access to SBMA continues to thrive, with 9 new members added since 2020. Such new members include a further 2 London good delivery refineries, a leading global security packaging firm, fintech and trading companies. This year, we have also added our first Vietnamese member, Phu Nguyen Jewelry, or more conveniently known as P&J. P&J is Vietnam's largest manufacturer and retailer of jewelry and a group publicly listed on the Hanoi Stock Exchange. I'm pleased to welcome its CEO, Mr. Tong, who will participate in one of our roundtable events later today, focusing on jewelry demand and scrap flows within APAC. Before moving on to the agenda, I would also like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors. We've been absolutely thrilled by the level of interest and support, so a very big thank you. On a personal level, I believe that the standing and diversity of the complete package of sponsors in attendance is pretty unique for a forum such as this. Equally, at the same time, we like to think this is a compliment of the industry in recognising the role and reach of SBMA. Once again, thank you to all of you. Moving on to the next 2 days, we have a packed schedule combining regional focus and updates as well as global themes and outlooks. The combined sessions will last 3 hours each day. However, networking via the APPMC website is available for 10 hours from 11 AM Singapore time to 9 PM, allowing one-on-one meetings and chat rooms, and this will be extended into Friday. I would urge all participants to navigate around the platform, which in addition to the networking I've just mentioned, offers access to sponsors' booths, attendee networking, chat sessions, and on-demand video conferencing for the next 2 days. We've seen a lot of activity so far this morning. With a strong attendee response, we had to take the decision to close the registration process slightly early and with over 800 people registered. By comparison, the number of registered delegates for our last physical event in Singapore during June 2019 was just shy of 400. As Vasa said, the event is also being simultaneously translated into Mandarin and will be live streamed into China in conjunction with our broadcasting partner, Golden Circle. Our overall audience reach is therefore considerably higher. We have a wonderful set of speakers, 28 in total, and 50% of which that have not spoken at an APPMC event previously. If you cannot join all the sessions, you may just have to spin a coin in deciding which to attend, given an overall quality of each. I will, however, try and help you in briefly summarising. A session later today, moderated by John Levin of TD Securities and involving 2 senior executives from the International Financial Services Authority of India and the Ministry of Finance of Indonesia. Whilst the gold production and consumption in both these countries is very significant, for one reason or another, neither has featured to any great extent in previous conferences. So we are delighted to have a special address on India's International Bullion Exchange Initiative and a separate one on the bullion market reforms in the Indonesian market, and understanding plans and what opportunities these may offer in the next few years. We have keynote speeches coming up from David Tate and Ruth Crow, being the CEO of the World Gold Council and LBMA respectively, and a further keynote speech from a leading economist at JP Morgan tomorrow, with special focus on the Southeast Asia region. Looking further ahead today, we have our popular APAC roundtable sessions before a discussion on supply, demand and price outlook for the precious metals by a panel of leading industry specialists and experts. Tomorrow, we will have a special session on the China market, including participation from the Shanghai Gold International Exchange. And I'm looking forward to what will be a first-time debate session for APPMC, hosted by my colleague Rona O'Connell. The discussion will be on something current and a favourite for many, gold versus cryptocurrencies. We'll have an update on the technology, innovation and ecosystems featuring several tech groups and moderated by Stephen Lowe, before Albert Cheng will give his closing remarks. If anyone has any questions around the activities of SBMA, feedback on the conference, or has interest in becoming a member of the SBMA, please get in touch with either Margaret Wong or Lin Yap, or visit the SBMA booth on the APPMC website. By way of clarification, and with regard to our membership structure, it is tiered into 4 categories, being Category 1, local associate, foreign associate, as well as an affiliate membership. Before closing, I would like to thank our team at the SBMA, led of course by Mr. Albert Cheng, and our conference partner Eventel Global Services, led by Mr. Vatsa. Well done again on putting together what I'm confident will prove a terrific event. With that, I will pass back over and just say thank you again everyone for your support, and we really desperately hope we will be hosting you physically in Singapore next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Martin, for your crisp welcome address. Over 800 is really a very impressive start. I hope all the delegates who have joined in would really enjoy the conference as well as networking. Thank you so much, sir.